Well, as far as tokens, they do have Fanatical, obviously.
Yeah.
So it could be a great way to jam off a ship.
Yeah, but you're giving a
the
second
lock.
one a
A focus target lock.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're giving a second one a double mod. Also, I wonder if Kenny's gonna use the target lock a rock, understanding that there's a jam on the other end of the board. Especially a jam happening at lower initiative. Usually, you want to target that. I mean, that's a gimmick for everybody listening. If you have jam on the other side of the board, and in this case, he's got two, because Rostiga also has a jam action. Yeah, you want, and he's going to be doing that himself, so he can Hondo.
Because of the Hondo.
And then he'll basically jam a target lock off the rock.
Yeah, I like to lock my Hondo ship and kind of use it as like a charge-based mechanic, where like, okay, I only got 2 more locks on me. Like who can I jam the lock off of? So very smart use of that and board awareness there. See if we have any shenanigans here.
Now, another thing to do that I like to do while they're doing this little beginning stuff is once everybody's going to target lock the rock, I actually just like to pick up the target locks and put them somewhere far away, because what'll happen is when that green or yellow ship move, the TTS gravitational pull will pull all those locks with you, and it'll be a real pain in the butt.
That's what I was saying. I like to just lock the Hondo carrier, just to keep it a little bit more organized. But to each his own. See the SFs here taking focuses. By the way, we have some people already jumping in on it, but the betting is open for our Choose Your Champion. We got bet 1 all for Sebastian in the first order. Bet 2 all for Kenny's Resistance here.
I'm kind of torn on this one.
I am, especially with the straight joust here. I think it would favor the SFs because they have a better after joust maneuvers with their rear-facing missiles.
I don't know that they do. Because, yeah, maybe you're right. Like the first pass
after the joust.
Yeah, I think the first joust favors
the T-70s.
Yeah.
Right, because if they close into range 1, they got double modded, so that's focus lock for dice. So they could really focus down. I'm thinking of like green or yellow here, because they're kind of floating into the middle of all of those arcs, including Rose. You can't pass off Rose. He does normally double modify her 2 dice, so should be 2 hits.
And not only that, you've got 1 extra ship. You've got your main ships shooting, your 3 guns shooting, 2 of them are shooting double modded, potentially. And the SFs will be basically defending without mods. You're going to be doing focus against target locks. 7 health against 3 health, both backed by 2 agility. The numbers. I would not have jousted in here. I would have probably looked for a way to make him fly through the rocks, get those locks, like stay out of range, get those locks from far away, and then come in with the double mods. But we'll see.
Yeah, they're going to put on the resistance here. I think the extra tools, the just base firepower, not having to rely on missiles, just shooting good tech dice. A little bit of coordination here to get him out of sticky situations. I think as long as he can keep at least 2 of those T-70s alive into essentially the end game, I think Kenny will be in a great position here to put some damage out. Grimwolf is commentating on our intro. Well, I forget what the original. I
don't even know what the intro is. I didn't even know there was an intro.
No, Dion says the same thing every single time. So now I was trying to remember what it was, but It'll be okay. Sorry,
Welcome to the Gold Squadron podcast. Flight
is that what it is?
Saturday morning. We are playing X-Wing. Yeah. I am not young.
All right. All right. Well, it looks like the SFs here came up with their passive sensors. Who can they all focus on? Yellow, I assume. Yellow's the target here. If you don't want to split fire.
Yeah. I'm surprised that he actually. Well, I guess he was too far away to do the target locks.
Yeah, Rose was moving first here. Kenny does have first player over Sebastian.
Yeah, I think he's going to go after yellow since everybody has the yellow locked. Not the yellow lock, but the yellow in arc.
Yeah, I think that's the right call here. Get some focus fire. With the passives, you could just hit the same target over and over, and if it happens to die, you just target lock somebody else. So all three at the bottom here could shoot yellow, and then if it dies, red could just shoot the green T-70. I don't think that's the intro. I don't think that's the intro, Leroy, but maybe.
All right, here we go.
Oh, we got first combat here.
That's not bad. That's not bad either. So we rolled 3 hits to 2 evades, only 1 shield.
All natties. Natty. And so 1 shield off of yellow here, which is great. They get to keep that lock. That's a double modified follow-up here.
Yeah, so in total you're shooting 12 dice to try to put 7 damage. I think mathematically you.
So what's the math on that?
You don't kill a ship. You get it down to like 1 or 2 health.
No, because you're gonna roll at least 2 blanks, and they're gonna roll at least 3 or 4 evades there. All right, we got next attack here. Hit crit eyeball. Spin the lock for hit crit.
Another 3. Let's see what happens here. And once again denied. Spend that focus.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 attacks, 2 shields.
Yeah, I could just feel those concussion missiles just doing that little like shockwave every time they hit. Looking for any of those face down upgrade cards. As a note, concussion missiles say after this attack hits, each ship at range 0 to 1 of the defender exposes one of its damage cards. But it is also the only missile with 3 charges and only does raw damage. So the go-to here.
Yep.
Hit eyeball. Spends the lock.
Yeah, I think Sebastian's feeling a little nervous about this joust.
Just 1 now.
Okay, it's coming in. Each one doing 1.
Yeah.
But he has no face down damage, so the concussion missiles only only make you flip cards that already were there before the attack occurred. So there will be no, even if he deals damage now, that damage is still face down.
Right, that's a good point. When this attack hits is before damage is dealt in the neutralize phase. So yep, but good on him. Was able to get all 4 of these concussion missiles to shoot a singular target. That yellow X-Wing here, and has a good chance to get half points. Hit blank, spin the lock. Ooh, not like that though.
Feels bad.
Yep, so 2 dice here, denies the arranged bonus. And blank out. No heroic on these blues. And
so
he will take a steel damage card.
Is discipline Empire only or Empire? It is not. It's Empire only, right? No first.
Empire only. Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, you gotta wait for that. The mythical first order box for one of those.
Yeah, what is the he needs to erase that arc from red. Uh there you go.
What is the faction talents for First Order?
There was a new faction talent introduced this last wave to First Order. I hear you gotta shoot at green.
No, they've always had fanatical, and in the Interceptor, First Order Interceptor, the Baron pack is what I call it. They got Proud Tradition.
Okay.
All right, the T-70s are lining up their arcs then. The support ships did not have range. This one's got 2 hits. I didn't see the person they're shooting. I would assume green, but I may be wrong in that. Doesn't matter. 2 evades. Yeah, I'm still taking it into green here. Green's got the hardest time to get out of arc next round. Ooh, netties. Hit, crit. Ooh, drops
points.
all shield.
Half points. That's
natties.
That's big. That's big on the second shot there. Is what I was saying about the difference between the concussion missiles and just shooting the 3 dice primaries. Oh, another 3 natural hits.
Good.
Where's those squiggles? Oh, he got one. Oh, he got one. I was gonna say I could be dead, but he got the squiggle. A little bit of spaghetti for breakfast, and he takes 2 damage cards. Now, yeah, why bring mons when you can bring daddies? It's a winning strategy in X-Wing. Yeah. Just roll good dice.
Focus this.
Yeah, they weren't completely unmodified.
He's still in. Outside
they can't
of the
hear
dice
this.
being rolled and was Kenny getting just the better out of the exchange? I think this is still in this particular joust. This is still his. This is still in his favor. The back arcs aren't going to be in play this turn. Even a 5 forward won't get you past. I think blue doing a 5 forward will get you past. 5 blue 5 forward. Coordinate. I mean not coordinate, but passive sensors. Green is probably in trouble. I don't think he can. The 5 forward will probably bump against Rose or something.
Yeah, and this is the advantage of the T-70s here is that once we close into this close range, they're the ones shooting 4 dice instead of just 3.
Yeah.
Do you think that those SFs can get past?
Not 5 forward. The blue can. It looks like the blue has a straight shot up the board edge. So blue should be able to get all the way past.
Hold on. Stop everything. Stop everything. Okay. Where's this white hand coming from? Who's this? It's got to be the dice cams. Get that white hand out of here, Dion. There he goes. He slowly leaves in shame. All right. Thank you, Dion. It's my personal pet peeve. I got to say something about it. Anyways, back to the maneuvers here. Do you think that these SFs can 5 forward past all this?
No, I think only red and blue might be able to, but not green and yellow. And red has choices, obviously. Red is the one that can just 5 forward or 2 hard out or 3 hard. Yeah, I think 3 hard will probably put them too close to that debris, but
you don't want. I don't know if you want to be flying. I don't know if you want to be positioned to leave the engagement because the other SFs are going to be stuck in there for a bit. So I like the 5 forward. The 1 bank in is a little risky, but it would guarantee you a shot though.
The 1 bank in with who?
Red at the top here. I think the ones on the bottom. You either 1 forward or 5 forward. Like you got limited options here. You don't want to be able to bump, and you need mods for these T-70s coming in. And also, preferably, get some arcs on yellow to take it out before it shoots. So we'll see. I'm excited to see what Kenny's doing with Nodin. What kind of coordinating
That's what I'm curious about. To see
shenanigans.
what happens with because now we're in target lock focus.
Yeah. What's the decisions here? Do you double coordinate? Does Rose and Nodin coordinate? Do you coordinate Nodin?
They're all initiative 2, not all, but these are initiative 2.
No, the T-70s are 1, and then the transport's 2, then Rose is 3.
Got it.
Okay. Ooh, a little bit of a kill box starting here, trying to trap these SFs. All right, so T-7s come off from focus. No one's going to move next.
So he don't Hondo.
Who's going to Hondo? Okay.
I would just red coordinate.
But if you
get a focus, like coordinate focus, because Hondo, I guess you're killing.
He's just doing white coordinates right now. Or it's essentially a white coordinate. So if you're not coordinating Nodin to do that, actually, hold up. And that was confuses me. After you coordinate, I mean, he did coordinate with Hondo.
Yeah, but he still gets he can still take a stress to focus himself.
Yeah, that's correct. So he doesn't end up being double stressed.
Yeah, but he's got Corcella, so you might as well end.
So it doesn't matter exactly. I mean, it is a range 3 coordinate with the locks set up to stop the jams.
Yeah, wait, never mind. It says Corcella has to fully execute, right?
Yeah, that works. After you coordinate, he coordinated somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he should be able to. Are they debating that right now?
They're just reading the cards. Okay. I might hop in and just listen to what they're saying for a second.
Go for it. So here, chat. What is your take? Do you? Yeah, I think that's the right call as far as the white one. The white coordinate with Hondo instead of just double stressing because of the Corcella says after you fully execute a blue maneuver, you can remove all of your stress. So this allows you to just bump and still get rid of the stress and not be double stressed. All right. Let me see. I'm surprised they're having that long a conversation about it. I think it's pretty straightforward. It says after you coordinate or are coordinated, action choose 2 ranges, 1 to coordinate.
Actually, if he can coordinate with Hondo and then Nodin, because he coordinated using the Hondo action and had not actually taken a coordinate action, he could then coordinate as his action for 2 stress then.
Oh, is that what he was trying to do?
Yeah, no, that works.
That is
wow.
Okay, that is
something I'm in on that.
Were not.
I didn't put all that together. That you can coordinate twice, just like you can acquire 2 locks per round.
And then Yellow, who lost the target lock as part of the jam, will now get that target lock back from Rose, and Rose will end up with a mod and a calculate. That is that.
You could even coordinate Rose to do a red coordinate before she moves, and then she could clear the stress.
And now the big brain move here would be a 4 forward, and then he's
okay. I'm in on it. That works.
I would probably barrel
Galaxy
green
Blink
here to the left here. Let me see if this happens. But I think there's a pocket right between yellow and rose that green can end up safe. So
someone's asking here. I made this sub. Blue is perfectly parallel to the board edge, but it's got in real life, that's 0.5 millimeter. Okay.
See, that's what I was saying. You had to barrel roll green to the left there because you have that pocket that he was
for in-person play. I would not recommend
but you don't know if
it.
green was getting out of there though.
You have to know green was getting out of there with only 1 health. I mean, green might still be dead. It's still eating a shot from Nodin, but.
So that, yeah, so, man, that Nodin interaction. So Hondo'd to trigger Nodin. Because Hondo's white, the Nodin would say you can perform a red action. So that would be 1 stress. Hondo and coordinate. And then he coordinated again, double use of Nodin here to then get a focus token because he only had 1 stress and then now has 2 stress. 3 actions on a coordinating ship? Wow.
Yeah, so that's...
my mind is blown, dude. Galaxy brains for sure.
No, it's more actions. He coordinates, he jams, he coordinates again, he focuses. That's 4 actions.
Oh, yeah, he does technically jam. I'll give you that.
Hondo is 2. Because you might be doing it against an enemy opponent. So yeah, it's a coordinate, jam, second coordinate, and a focus.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow. Nodin. Welcome to the Nodin meta. Nano, Dion's not feeling great with his voice, but he is working in the background. He could read everything that you say. So give him some love. I hope that send him some get well messages. But we got some attacks here.
Spend that token. Nobody's shooting you.
Yeah. It's the chance to re-roll it as well, but I think you're right.
Yeah, nobody's shooting him.
They
all
have... Yeah, yellow, I think, only ended up in 2 arcs there, so could be a good round. Ooh, 2 evades.
Oh.
That's some good spaghetti. Thanks, Nano, for your Prime subscription. Catch 22.
Yeah, yellow's still in a little bit of... So there's
Gian Bob as well. Dion eating some spaghetti this morning. I don't know. Blame the Hexile guys for getting me onto why evades are spaghetti. I don't know. It's just funny to me. All right. This is that green SF shooting Nodin here. Ooh, single hit. Single evade. All right, man.
Up with these today.
Yeah, they got some good green dice.
I know.
Except for... Oh, it's a fanatical. There you go. It does do damage. That's right. We forgot about the...
Are they re-rolling?
No. I mean, maybe... I'll assume that he was like, hold on, or something like that. He wasn't sure if he was going to modify. I don't know. Whatever the players think is the best.
I mean,
it's just...
Yeah, as long as they agree with it.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't re-roll it.
I mean, you rolled 1, and then he remembered, oh, wait, I got Fanatical. Okay, then you get your damage.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, in my opinion, a real decision. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like, should I use Fanatical? He's probably going to use Fanatical. All right, here's the range 1. Onto the yellow 270 here. That dude's not Fanatical. He's just going to spend his focus.
So your pet peeve is the white hovering finger. My pet peeve is leaving arcs open.
Close enough, then, dude.
I can't. I'm not promoted.
I'll do it then. Fine, I'll do it. Oh, they did it.
All right, so he's taking 2. He's got 2 left on yellow with 1 more shot coming in. And it'll be a target locked shot with red.
Red, you got to save him.
He's got to focus on defense as well, so.
3 hits. 3 hits is a dead ship, though. Come on. Take your lock.
No, he needs 2.
Who still had their lock?
Oh, no, he still got it
from last round.
You're right.
Oh, it was yellow Omega who didn't spend their lock. So now he's going to get a second one here. Or excuse me,
how'd he end up with 3 damage cards? He wasn't that half last one.
Yeah, he was. He was halved.
Was he? Oh, I thought he only lost. Oh, yeah, you're right. Each one took 1. Yeah,
ooh, there it is. Hit crit for the kill shot here. Guarantees the depths. Depths. There you go, pupper. Get out of here. Stop tap dancing. Brought me a can of dog food as a little toy. Not an actual can, like a soft one.
We got an Irish jig in the background.
Well, she's excited for some early morning X-Wing. Oh, is that what all the weird noises are? Anyways.
So we've got, he's got one more.
Yep. So who's the next target here, you think? I mean, you just hit the T-70s.
No, I think you go at the million action.
The super coordinator?
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I would want to strip that focus off the T-70 who's about to hit you in the face.
But you want to strip the focus off of Noden because Noden's going to put 3 dice and maybe kill
Yeah, it's got 1 agility though, so I don't know how much it's even gonna care. And you're also going to concussion missile your friends though too. This is risky. This is risky.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So I'm always thinking about them concussion missiles. Well, there's a blank out. That's Saddies. Bit of Saddies here.
Sad.
That's gonna land at least.
That'll activate the concussion.
So actually, you would. Yep, that'll activate. And he took back the
original evade.
The original evade. Now that's actually coming into the shields, and let's see if they remember to flip one on green as well.
I'm waiting for that green trigger. It should be now before that damage card is dealt. They're reading the cards.
Mm-hmm.
No, so yellow is already dead, so nobody cares. Is yellow dead?
Yeah, yellow. Dead.
Yellow's dead. He didn't get dealt a damage card, but
crit. Flip.
All right, here it is. The concussion missile trigger in here. It was damage engine. No big deal.
Dead.
No big deal. Wait, did they flip? Oh, because there was a crit anyways. So the card is face up on Noden. It's a wounded pilot. That sucks. But not really. Not really.
Like
I mean, you're slowed down, but you're not. Because it's 2 or fewer
instead of 4. Yeah.
Yeah. The caveat of
and
2
maybe
or
on
fewer stress tokens.
Corsella is.
Who's that in the Robot Boys? I don't know. I don't know what Dion's doing in the background. Chat can't ignore it because they're very super confused. The guy with no voice. All right. So note him. You got 3 dice. You got to focus. Can you take down that damage engine green SF?
Why? Yeah. Let's see. If they both, at this point, he did 1.5 ships. If you lose this one, why is yellow still on the board? Oh,
I don't know. He's definitely dead though.
Oh, he lived.
How did he live? Red got 3
green
hits.
lived.
Oh, green did live. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
1 crit to 1 evade. Wow, that's huge. He's gonna survive long enough to do a 1 forward or 2 forward and shoot a missile out the back.
Yeah, my
nice.
Bet. What happened to my bet?
my bet.
Kenny, I want my refund. Roll better.
I know that's a feels bad. I shouldn't say sucks. That's a feels bad. Having the focus mod and rolling them blanks. I feel like I always choose the wrong mod, but I forget the 75% of the times where I chose a correct one. All right, T70s now.
Yeah, you got to go at blue.
I think it's still a win. Like you trade 1 SF for 1 T70 here easily.
Yeah, but you got half on Noden, and now the thing is, you needed to do more damage up front, and you needed to get 1 ship off the board because now you're activating the rear arcs. And
you're saying for the resistance?
Yeah, the resistance
is on the back foot. Yeah.
You needed to get rid of.
I mean, you got a range 1 shot here. Green could help out. Oof, 1 hit. No locks here. Because they locked the green one who dipped.
Wait, what is going on here? Oh, they were locked, so they didn't roll.
Oh. Yeah. Keep the hit. No, you're just going to reroll it all. That's okay. I don't know where they should have read the note cards. But
Yeah.
this is not a tournament. This is just some good fun times on the Saturday morning X swing. That's a double blank out. So blue is losing 2 shields there. We gave them the heavy-handed how you roll dice and re-roll dice.
Do you take it here against red?
But...
Do you roll the numbers against red, or do you keep going on blue?
That's a tough decision. You don't want to activate Fanatical, so I think I would just shoot at red.
I would just shoot at red. You take the opportunity here because next turn you're gonna have to. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Usually
more
you don't want to split your fire, but I think this is one of those scenarios where I probably would.
Oh, you know what, dude? We oh man, are we Dion? We forgot about the hull upgrades. He would needed these SFs got 7 health. Oh man,
God, yeah.
We've turned into the Dion. Get out of here. I take back everything I said, Dion. I'm sorry. Hull upgrade. They have 7 health. And that one's shields down here on red. So red does have Fanatical active.
And not half.
And not halved, correct. Okay. All right. Let's remind ourselves. It's always upgrade. Yeah, they got, upgrades over there, it turns out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And the thing is, because the T-70s move first, if they were to K-turn, they can't get coordinated. And your 2 coordinating ships are stressed, so they're basically staying put.
Yeah, they're 1 and 2 forward. Maybe 1 bank out from Rose, but like, how you can get back in the fight ever? Normally, she just takes a round to double calculate, and then she could K-turn. So, you might see something like that. Yeah. I think the SFs are utilizing the bottom board edge here very well.
I was.
Thanks for the heads up. I made a sub, or the sub.
About the hull upgrades?
Yeah, we're going to get some more hull upgrades. All right. Turns out commentating not easy. All right. Everyone just says that Dion's kicking back, doing nothing. You wrong.
Oh, he is.
He's always busy. So,
not looking. I'm trying to figure out.
So if you don't K-turn the T-70s, how do you get arc?
You have to K-turn, but the thing is, you have to K-turn red first and then Talon roll green, because green's K-turn is blocked. And red's K-turn might, that's close.
Yeah, you should have looked at the arc when you fired. Pro tip: when you shoot your ship and you measure its arc, you can find your 4K. Your 4K is 5 maneuvers templates, so that would be right at where range 2 would start, right out your front arc.
Yeah,
so if there's a base out there at range 2, you should be clear.
The 4K fits. It fits. It'll have like a half a base.
I think it does.
Behind.
I think it does.
You 4K there, and then you Talon roll with green.
We're talking T-70s, Fun Walk. Oh, yeah, green, no K-turn. No. Yeah, Talon roll.
Yeah, it's a K-turn with red, Talon roll with green, and then survive with the other guys.
So does that mean that we will see blue and yellow SFs 5 forward?
That
to get past the support ships, start shooting rear arcs?
Oh yeah,
you kind of have to. You're going to be caught in the corner for a round, but you need one more good round of modified missiles to even the odds here.
And I think I hope he did it just because it'd be cool. But the too hard to the right with the red TISF.
Oh yeah, to go out. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you leaving. Okay, so no Talon roll here. A hard maneuver.
Oh, he's going after blue. Blue's already got a little damage on him. Focus, and then give him a target lock with one of the coordinates. Wow.
Mazrev noting that pickles may have healing properties for sore throats. I don't know the logistics of that, but we will see.
They do have
Something about
medicinal
acid?
purposes.
I assume. We have a Corcella trigger
so
here.
He boosted
to make
and
room
then
for the
to
two
make room
straight.
for Casella, then you can give him a focus, and then coordinate him once for a focus, and then with Rose coordinate him again for a target lock on. Actually, he already has a target lock on green from before.
Yeah. So
Focus, yeah.
So that's what he's debating. Since you got the wounded pilot, there's very few people to coordinate. You don't need the double coordinate. So you could single coordinate, roll the wounded pilot. That'll be 2 stress. You can still take a focus action or whatever.
You can also use Hondo and jam.
Wait, can you? Oh, because it's on your action bar. So you couldn't fix the crit as your free action. Interesting. All right, a surprising amount of choices here. I'm going to take the Hondo.
Yeah, he can just jam red, since red is stressed anyway. A lot of choices.
No, you jam Rose, because Rose has the lock on the rock still.
Yeah, but red is stressed, so jamming a stress ship with no actions.
No, he does have a lock still on green.
Does he?
Yep, it's underneath the green lock.
Underneath the green lock?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Yep, so jams the Rose lock. So Kenny's doing similar to things what we were talking about, that you just keep all your locks in one location, so you know who you can jam and who you can't.
I think Dion is having a crisis. Well, what is he yelling about in the chat?
Oh, he was yelling about the pickles having medicinal purposes. All right, so it looks like we got a no den roll. Sorry, I had to make the pun halfway through that sentence. For the wounded pilot there. So no additional stress, but
Which
did
means
coordinate.
Can focus himself, which I think he should focus.
Yeah, because you don't need the other coordinate now.
Yeah, so just focus yourself.
I think the whole thing's just a galaxy brain, just over and over and over again. Wow, I really like it. I want to put that on the table. We should see more of this.
It needs more A-wings, though.
Yeah, people with more actions on their action bar. I agree. Get some evades out there.
No, actually, it'd be nice with what's her name?
Oh, we're seeing a jam. Oh, jam.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow's got potential to be blocked, but probably also the one who can shoot the best.
I would think blue is the one you jam.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that.
Blue's... Wait.
How did he? K-turn?
How can he K-turn when he was already stressed?
That ain't right. No, whoopsie doodles there. And
I let him reset the dial, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the little next previous on the dials. It's so easy to click set. You click the little next
you really have to. You really have to. I've been starting to stagger my dials, so when I open up one maneuver box, it doesn't overlap another dial.
Yeah, and then you accidentally hit the next button or something.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man. And also check your dials. When someone's like, "Are you ready?" Check every dial every time. Okay, we got the SFs moving here. That was a focus rotate. Does green still have a lock on somebody?
I don't like those buttons either.
I mean, you're not wrong. Maybe that's what we should protest for. Ooh, has a front arc shot here. Okay. Does he?
He did a target lock, but Passive
I don't think-
sensors is always better because you can always change it. You can.
Yeah, I don't think he has arc where he locked there.
You see, the jam went into.
A bump ship.
Yeah, that was the one that was most likely to bump. I think you jam either green or blue, but it's what it is.
Sebastian making some moves here. See if it pays off for him. I don't like the action selections, but has a lot of shots still. Has Archon, everybody. No, I take that back. He does not have Archon blue. I keep looking at it. I don't know what he's seeing.
He's going at yellow.
Yeah, because you don't want to trigger or you already have triggered Fanatical. Oh, but he bumped. So, yeah. All the things. Rose has a reroll because of that blue Squadron rookie in arc.
Nice.
Ooh, converts for 3.
Here comes the others. Takes 2, and yellow is where is yellow?
Yellow's just down shields. Then he was at full health.
So that was the first shots on yellow. Okay.
Mhm.
But he's got another 7 dice headed his way.
Yeah, see that wasn't an arc. I'm very confused by that. Why he didn't just passive and rotate and shoot at T70
or at Noden at range 1.
Yeah, literally anybody else. So that's gonna hurt him this round for damage output.
Yeah, it's just the eyeball. Just eyeballed it the wrong way.
I mean, he made him a good move though with blue to not fall into the arc of the T70. Just didn't have the follow through, unfortunately. Here's a shot on to Rose though. No rerolls, no mods at all.
Yeah, Fanatical not active.
Well, just good old 3-on-2 here. Oh my!
And he's like, "You want to jam me?
You want to jam me?"
Rose only at Rose is full, but get that reroll going.
Crit sneaks under the shield.
She can't reroll again?
There's nobody in the firing arc. Because it's not her firing arc. It's the attacker's firing arc.
Hold on. What? While you defend or perform an attack, you may reroll for each other friendly. Okay, got it.
In the attack arc, yeah. So that's a hull breach. Not immediately terrible, but could have some consequences later on.
Well, with all the coordinating stuff. Actually, you can't coordinate because you're stressed.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the concussion. All your cards are probably going to be face up if they start shooting concussions here. And maybe that is why they didn't want to shoot concussions this round. Hard to say. Anyways, we're moving on to...
It's on green. No, that's on Noden.
Range 1 on to Noden. Gets the evade. Takes another crit. Man, everyone's going to have crits on him this game. Fuel leak.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 health. No.
So it has 3 health remaining. So a hit crit could take it down easily.
Yeah, but it has to be a natural crit. It can't be. It doesn't trigger off the concussion, correct?
Correct. That just exposes a card, not deals a crit. But we are having a concussion missile shoot this round. We have a 2 dice primary here from the invading green. Can't take it in known here. I think this is the right call.
Yeah. Just
take the 1 agility ship off the board.
Or not.
Fanatical. Nice. Get some good use out of that upgrade card. Gets the evade. No problem. Man, that 1 agility, I think he's been rolling more evades than these 270s have.
They roll more evades than my Sunterfell.
More evades per roll. All right, so we got into yellow here from Nodum.
All right. Oh,
wow.
That feels bad. 2 range 1 shots, duds from Noden. But I'm curious to see this green with target lock evade. I mean, target lock focus should be a dead green. Green
Yep,
on
green on green, green on green.
But
so what?
should
So
be
it's got an evade and has 2 haul. So you only need.
You need
4 would do it. 4 would guarantee it.
Yeah, you got to do all 4. So you got a target lock here, and then you got to focus.
It was a good start. Hit crit. Hit crit blank.
That
It's a nothing.
blank.
It's a blank. Okay, so 1 natural evade in the evade token here. Keep the SF alive, and he's able to do it.
Well, it's a crit, so
Yeah, it's a crit.
It
Possible direct here. Direct to death.
And
suspense.
No.
Disabled power regulator.
That's nothing.
He's already engaged this round, so it won't trigger until next round. Okay.
It forces him to turn left, though. Oh. And now he's going to have to take the range. I would take the range 3.
Well, wait, you can't sloop with your arc in the back. That's not smart. All right, here's the killing blow here. No mods. Or no, he has a target lock from last round still.
Why'd you say you can't sloop with your arc in the back?
Well, like, what are you shooting then?
These are not A-wings. They still have a front arc.
Oh, I got focused on missiles and A-wings. You're right. Yeah, why not? All right, well, he's going to survive this range 3 attack here. The reroll did not do anything.
All right.
Ooh, he's gone.
Not an issue, but that yellow...
Yeah, right. I've been flying a lot of RZ-1 A-wings with turrets where they lose that front arc, which is probably why they're standardized, because they have a front arc printed on their token. Mm-hmm. So it's very confusing if you have some A-wings who have printed arcs and some who don't have printed arcs all on the same list. I can see how that would be very confusing.
I think also that's just a development direction that they're going in general.
Probably configs should have always been standardized, except for maybe B-wings, because you do pay for those configurations, and
you pay for all of them.
I guess you do pay for all of them. Yeah. I could go back and forth on if B-wings should be standardized or not. Probably not. But hard to say on there.
I mean, it makes it thematic, right? Like you're the only one that's probably not thematic is if you standardize anything on Scum, just because Scum is not really a faction.
They're not a standardized faction.
It's a collection of scum and villainy.
Yeah, I like that. Faction least likely to get a standardized upgrade is Scum. That makes.
I mean, unless you have something like what are they called? The Black Sun or something like that.
Yeah, you have Black Sun. You have the Hut Cartel. You have the new, which I always forget now because they're like First Order era.
Scum.
Yeah, it is the new Y-Wings. I forget. It's I'm gonna say Asmodee Y-Wings.
I'm not even gonna try.
Not even gonna try to guess those names, huh?
No.
The generic Y-Wings.
I mean, I would mess it up if I knew it. I don't even know it enough to mess it up.
Now I gotta know. It's not Asmodee.
You're looking it up.
Asmodeus. It's not Asmodeus Y-Wings. What are they called?
Is it a
Moxine warrior and the Janata security officers.
Yeah, but what are they? Are they part of a specific faction?
Yeah, the Janata security officers are like kind of like an offshoot of the First Order. They're basically First Order sympathizers, but they don't wave the First Order flag, if that makes sense. Yeah. They're essentially people who joined the wrong side halfway through the war. But
we got the second one.
Maxine.
That sounds Maxine. I think Maxine.
Maxine. Right. I don't know anything about those guys. Maybe our chat can help us out. Yeah. I'm sure they're in a Poe book or a comic or something. A Maxine Warrior 5Y player. Sup. And so what we're talking about, Air Knight. Air Knight, do you bring tech slots? What's the tech slot on that?
On which one?
On any of the Y-Wings.
Would I put tech slots on any of the Y-Wings, or does anyone? Is that the question?
I'm asking Air Knight here, who was boasting about it. Sort of pre-first order, I think, in the layout book. Okay, so they're sympathizers, but like I said, they don't wave the flag, so they still end up being.
They don't wave the flag; they wave the piñata.
Right. Okay. So, man, back into the scrum here. I mean, these are pretty standard. X-Wing K-turn here to keep Archon blue. Yellow's dipping, leaving.
Well, noted. Oh God, wait! I keep thinking that the T-70s are initiative 2, but they're initiative 1.
I know. That's a pro tip for everybody. Have your coordinator be their same initiative as the ships you're trying to coordinate.
Yeah,
it makes everything so much easier.
Yeah, that T-70 can't. The green T-70 can't focus and do a K-turn. Is that a choice?
Oh, do you want to hit us with the facts here?
Well,
they have a long history of being independent warriors, and they go way back to the High Republic era. Okay. So they have long traditions for the Amoxine warriors. Very cool. Oh, High Republic as well. Everything's going to get looped back into High Republic in the next coming years, I think. Everything's going to be...
So the High Republic being... Let's see what's going on here with the game.
Not Old Republic, High Republic. All right, so we got some 1-forwards here. We got a self-bump, but Rose could coordinate the coordinates to coordinate.
So...
To coordinate.
And that's because it was only one stress that last turn.
Yes, because he rolled 2 blanks on the wounded pilots and took a Hondo to regular coordinate or something like that. Hondo to regular focus. I just know that both of his woundeds were blank, so he did not double stress himself. Because, as a note, Corcella requires you to fully execute to clear all those blues. I do love Corcella. When you have Han or Rey, just blue maneuver onto a debris, and you just clear all your stress off and can shoot on the debris. Very, very cool. All right, so it looks like we have Rose coordinating, and of course, going to coordinate. Probably a coordinate.
A coordinate.
Coordinate to coordinate.
I think the question is, do you coordinate? You can jam. You can coordinate one of their ships, jam, then coordinate one of your ships. And I think right now, probably I would coordinate. Who do you coordinate?
I know, these are the questions, man. Every you bring this ship, and then you got a galaxy brain every single time about how many actions you're taking.
I would probably just coordinate target locks on both of my T-70s.
I think taking off the locks would be a bit stronger here. So he's going to coordinate, and after being coordinated,
he gives them a passive sensors.
So he coordinates the passive sensors. Can you coordinate the passive sensors?
I don't think that's allowed.
I don't think that's legal. I will let them know.
Has to be the main action, yeah.
I'll jump in and tell them to read that card.
Yep. So I think the way the passive sensors, I don't know if it's even printed on the card, but it says, well, you can only perform this action in your perform action steps, so it cannot be coordinated. I don't know how much that impacts anything. He'll just give himself a focus and then coordinate after, or do that after, but still something to consider.
So I let him know. I told him to read the card. And he's like, what? I wasn't coordinated it. Yeah, I was like, you definitely were coordinated that.
He hasn't even moved yet.
I mean, passive sensors has a wall of text, so I can't blame him for it. Also, who gets, like, very rarely do you actually get coordinated from Hondo. So, so I think I would have coordinated. I don't know. That's hard to say. I'm so enthralled by this Noden here. I love it. I'm
How many points does that come in at?
It can't be very much more than a T70. I'd probably say like 45 or so. I don't know. We have an overlay that tells us. So
I'm a big fan of Hondo. I've been flying Hondo.
47 points. So 6 more than a T70. I do like Hondo. He's super fun. I wish there was more ways that like jamming your own ships would provide them benefits, but I've yet to do it to where you can Hondo a ship and then gleb. But you can't gleb enemies anymore, so.
Oh, you mean like pass it off to somebody else?
Yeah, like while you're coordinating and then throwing a jam at somebody at the same time. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Someday we'll figure it out. All right, so then this was coordinated Hondo. Hondo then triggers Noden's ability to take a red action, take an action treated as red, which chose coordinate now. So it's coordinating the lock for the T7.
I would go ahead. You jammed red, and red already lost shields.
Okay, so that was a hit from the wounded. So it's going to take a stress from the red coordinate and a stress from the second wounded trigger there.
Yeah, I'm really confused about the action or the target lock choice here as well with red T70 target locking the blue SF. The blue SF is going to hit the road, and the red SF is lower on shields and already has a jam token, so that's going to be defending without.
I will counter that with if red hard 2s might be able to bear roll out of that T70's arc. So now we have a second jam. Oh, because the first jam was Hondo. Oh, so he's always gonna jam.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Big brain.
Wow.
Stuff.
Wow. So let's walk that. So let's walk that through again one more time. So Rose coordinated a Hondo action. Hondo did coordinate, so Noden can take a red action, which was coordinate because they had 2 or fewer stress at that point in time. Didn't roll the wounded on the first one, so now only has 2 stress after the coordinate on the action bar. So then can choose to take another action because of Noden and chose jam.
So he jammed both ships, both the red and the blue.
Wow.
Like, he giveth and he taketh away. He's like, you want to focus?
So
you can't give me that focus back.
All right, so let me just break that. So after all of those actions, he coordinated once and jammed once. Is essentially what you're saying. There's a little bit extra there.
Yeah. He's gonna go with the target lock here.
Okay, just rotate target lock. No need for passives. Wow, I love it. Thank you, Kitty, for doing this because we're having a great time.
Yeah, it's just pretty.
It's pretty. There's no other statement there. It's just pretty.
Yeah. Even though I think this is the last we'll see of that interaction. He's got 3 arcs coming his way.
Meadow Melta said that he played against Kenny using the similar list, and he used Rose to jam as well and got 3 jams off. Wow. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
This should have been part of the Space Jam.
Space Jam. Ben Fett getting a subscription in with Prime. By the way, if you have Prime subscription, you can use that Prime subscription through Twitch and get a subscription of your choice. We recommend Gold Squadron as your choice for your Prime subscription, but check that out if you're already paying for Amazon. If you're already paying Bezos money, you might as well give us a cut of that too. I guess it's not Bezos anymore, but I'm gonna keep saying it like that.
He owns stock. It's always Bezos.
Yeah, he's fine. All right, so we got combat then, and this was the lock rotate action, and gonna try to hit Coruscella here with a concussion missile. Hit,
and he's got hull up. I mean, he's
crit.
still got the hull upgrade, so everything is face up.
So no fanatical there from blue, so just hit crit.
Oh, he's
You
also
said
got a
hull, you
fuel
said
leak.
hull upgrade, but that is, you're talking about hull breach on Rose. Noden has the fuel leak, which will trigger.
And will kill him.
Yeah, hit crit. That's what we said before. Hit crit would take down their 4 remaining hull. Or 3 remaining hull. Structural damage. All right.
And then the fuel leak damage to... Yep. Fuel leak damage.
So it was fun while it lasted. Sad to see her go.
Dead.
Noden taken off the board. I know. I feel you, like your mind immediately goes to like, oh man, I want some high initiative aces or something instead of just this kind of jousting force of the 3 T70s.
Yeah, just having these two and taking those 3 T70s to add some.
I mean, you could do 3 A-wings. I mean, you can get A-wings in at under 40 points or about 40 points.
You could get 3 initiative 5 A-wings.
Hey. But are you rolling 4 dice double modified?
Yeah. You need. I mean, that's. Yeah, you would need ordnance on them in order to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, I think there's something there.
Yeah, I think just finding ways to get. He's at 200 points, I assume.
Yeah, 200 because he ended up taking the bid.
You got some of the really nice T70s, the new ones like Chibi or Nibi or Nimi or whatever that one's called. I'm not even.
Yeah, actually, Bastion, maybe an A-wing, Bastion, and Nimi, so that they're all initiative 2. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, Merle, Bastion, and Nimi could work.
Yeah, and an intimidated Merle or intimidating Merle. Let's see what happens here.
All right, this was a concussion missile
on green
into this is red.
Into red.
T70. Spent the lock here for the conversion. 3 hits. Oh, blank out. Kenny, your dice. That's shields down. Nobody has any face down damage cards. That ship is long dead. Or no, I guess it's not because it's all the same initiative. Doesn't matter though. Concussion missile blasts that shockwave out. Hits a dead ship. Rose's card's already face up. It's a whole breach. All right, one last missile here. I'm not sure what Red's action was. Oh, he just cleared the jam.
Yes, it's just he just rotated the arc, basically.
Mm-hmm. He dinged in between those 2 ships, so I have no idea who he's shooting at.
He's shooting the Rose.
I assume the T-70.
Well, he's shooting Rose. Because Rose already... Yeah, he shot at Rose. He pinged on Rose.
I look like he pinged in between them. To me. But we'll see.
And then you get the reroll.
Who's spinning the token?
Oh, now he's saying that the arc is in red, so to get the reroll.
Oh yeah, reroll from Rose. Mm-hmm.
And
okay, so the idea to take down the coordinators this round, that makes sense. Yep. Weaken the power of the T-70s, so then try to go 3-on-2.
And the extra hit is also face up, and that kills Rose as well.
What? Direct hit? Wow. Into a fuel leak. Extra bad. All the bad.
Dead.
Wow.
That went downhill fast.
DeWind Manowski? I hope that's close. Got a subscription in. Going on 3 months. Thank you very much. And also, Air Knight. Giving that 2-month Prime subscription. Did you hear my rant about Prime subscriptions? if you got Prime, if you're paying for Prime, they will give you a free Twitch subscription. Exclamation point Prime in your or in our Twitch chat. We'll give you all the directions you need. Thanks, Air Knight. I'll do it here. Exclamation point Prime. Also, while we are clearing off some ships here, I do want to give a shout out to our sponsors today. Kuwait Print Yards. Oh, we still have more attacks. Sorry. That was just the SFs. Kuwait Print Yards, GSP for 15% off. Amazing manufacturer. Get your X-Wing accessories. Yeah. Exclamation point Kuwait. Kuwait. Oh, I'm thinking of the Middle Eastern country. My bad.
Quat. Let's see.
Kuwait. All right, so this is the X-Wing. He's got the lock for
focus.
Hit crit. All right. Omega's losing a shield at least. Has no defensive mods here. Range 3? Range 2.
And shield.
Okay. Crit goes underneath the shields, activates the Fanatical. Damage engine. Wow, those engines on those SFs. Pretty rickety. Easy to damage. I mean, you are shooting them in the rear. It's literally right where their engines are coming out. So, makes sense to me. I just feel like if I was flying a TIE fighter, man, like once your wing took a damage,
just to clean the board, get rid of the. I can't ping because I'm not promoted. Or am I promoted? I can't ping.
Well, you can't ping because
take
you're
the
gray.
blue target lock off of the green T70 because he used that target lock to kill Noden.
I hear what you're saying. I'm just want to confirm it in the chat log. Yes, he did use the reroll. I will.
Well, I still can't move.
Maybe
because I selected my color as gray.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move this away. Goodbye. That was never there. I did it.
All right, cool.
Can confirm that Omega Squadron 4 did roll 3 dice and then re-rolled it, so he can't possibly.
By the way, I think that was giving me way too much power. I would not trust myself with that promotion, but
you are promoted.
I know. I don't know if that was a good.
They can see your hand, by the way. So
yeah, let's leave it here.
Oh jeez. Well, it's not white or gray, so I in this day and age really don't want to be saying bad things about brown hands. So I am not in that. I am not in that position.
That was a strategic color choice.
Yeah, I'm not. You got me there. All right. Going back to the game here. Stepping real slowly away from that one. We have 3-on-2.
Green is still full, but this game, even though it seems very heavily loaded in one direction, could have easily gone the other way. I mean, green lived a little longer than green should have. And that could have made a difference. I mean, green was able to put some shots in and take shots from. He passed up on some range 1 shots in order to kill green. I think green survived 3 extra attacks than he should have, if we're doing the math. And there's only 6 minutes left, so there's, at this point, Kenny really just fighting for glory. I don't know if there's a real win condition.
An avenue?
He needs to do 2 points of damage, or 2. What I mean by 2 points of damage is he needs to either half 1, half 2, or kill 1, half 1, something like that.
I think that you have to take your licks here with red T70 and just tried to get blue off the board.
So is blue? He did. Yeah. Oh, blue is not half yet, so that would count as the 2. But I don't think that'll cut it there.
I mean, he's getting our coverage as long as he can survive the rear arc attacks from the other 2 ships here. Man, where's your special forces gunner when you need it?
Yeah, red's actually in the same position here in terms of not being a half yet.
So I wonder if he's going to try to barrel outside that arc. Nope, he's just going to lock.
He's just going to try to get rid of or add extra points on red.
Yeah, if they all shoot at red, they have a chance to kill it. I don't know if yellow can do that, but we'll find out. Man, blue's just forward to victory here. Never needed to turn.
Uh-oh. We got the Stan listening in. Okay, so that one, he only has 2 shots on red. So red may still survive this.
Yeah, you're looking at a damage per attack.
Is that right?
So, yeah, he should survive it. He's got with the focus token, he's got a good chance to survive it. Maybe not good, but he has, a reasonable chance to survive that. Because essentially the 3 dice should do a damage, and then if he's the other one should do 2 damage then on average.
Yeah, the problem is that with
they're both 3 dice though. Of course they would be. They're all missile shots.
No, he's only taking the primary shot there.
Blue's out of missiles. He shot a missile every round apparently. Good on him.
Fanatical doing work.
Man, that Fanatical. Oof.
Fanatical with hull upgrade.
Right?
Yeah. All right, that's crit. And that's half points. And I think that's what takes it out of... Is that another hull breach? Yep, another hull breach.
Hull breach. Okay. So that was, like I said, 1 damage from 1 attack and then 2 damage from another. So... the hull breach is, really throwing a variable in there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the crits today. Look, every single one of Notice cards was a crit. Every single one of Roses was a crit. Wow. So many crits. Crits win game. Wow, that's a pro tip.
Marksmanship, 1 point.
Right.
Worth it.
All right, we got a rear arc attack here with the target lock.
Target lock, yeah.
And he's got Fanatical? Question mark?
Yeah.
Red does have Fanatical. Man, I'm losing my voice now too.
Yeah. You still reroll both, I think. Even if
I see what you're saying, but you could roll 2 blanks though. 2 natties.
You can roll 2 natties.
So none of that mattered.
All right, so there's not enough. If he rolls fast enough, which he should be able to get 1 more turn in, there's still a chance. There's it's not 100% over, but he's got to kill this ship here.
2 crits into red.
It's only 1 crit, and still 3 health left.
But that's halved with the fuel leak. Oh man, all these crits. These just everybody getting critted now.
So now, hurry up and roll. Clock management. Pay attention to your clock.
He's got a minute. He's fine.
Yeah, he's got to kill red, and then he needs to get half on blue.
Oh, that's a good.
Like this. So we do have galaxies coming up on the 1st of May. So that's only 2 weeks away. So if you haven't, actually, let's see this roll first. There's only 2 hits, no crits, no target. Oh, he's got.
So he's going into the red one then. Yeah, going in the red here.
He's gonna survive no matter what.
Oh, he's gonna survive. Marcel calls it with the two invades there.
So anyway, galaxies coming up on the first of the galaxies. I believe there's 7 galaxies in total that will be happening. The first one is on the May 1st. You can go to goldsquadronpodcast.com to get your ticket if you're not signed up for it yet. And I know I'm going to be there. I think the first one is in the, correct me if I'm wrong, but the first one is in the West Coast times, I believe. Dion, is that correct?
I could confirm it here for you. So there's actually going to be 8 events starting on the 8 qualifiers leading to a championship event. That May 1st one is on the Atlanta, Georgia timeline.
Which is East Coast.
Yes, Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -4 for anybody not in that time zone. All our events.
A little off. I was only off by 3 hours.
Ow.
I was only off by 3 hours in one event. So
No big deal. No big deal. I pulled up the website first. I know. Anyways, May 1st, that is going to be an extended event. You need to sign up at goldsquadronpodcast.com/galaxy tickets. There's a link right on goldsquadronpodcast.com. It's $10 to enter into the Galactic Championship Series. Then that's going to allow you to purchase other tickets for each qualifier you want to participate in. You can play in as many qualifiers as you want to get into that top championship tournament, which is going to be the Battle for Alderaan on November 6th.
Yeah, and so for those of you in the Western Hemisphere, if you're aiming for some X-Wing, do your best to try to get that May 1st, because the next one coming back to the Western Hemisphere is not until June 26th. The event first is Moncala, extended in the Eastern time zone, May 1st. 1 month until the next event, which is Bespin, but will be played in the Australian time zone. So you have until so after that it'll be almost 2 months between events here in the in a local time zone for those of us here in the United States or South America.
Yep, opposed to the Flight Club Championship series that we had run. That was almost like back-to-back weeks a lot of the times. The Galaxies Championship is pretty much going to fill us out for the rest of the year. As you said, May 1st, June 5th, June 26th, July 17th, August 7th, September 4th, October 2nd, October 23rd. So we have just a full slew of tournaments coming up. But once again, go to squadronpodcast.com, get yourself signed up for one of those qualifiers. Be one of the best. Get into that battle for Alderaan. All right, looks like we are...
I thought you were going to say, be one of the best, not one of the rest.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a great tagline. All right, so it looks like the T-70s got bumped and moved up here. Red didn't bump. I think he did bump. He just took the thing off. Oh, no, I hadn't moved yet. Duh.
So there is a tiny possibility of a win here, is there? No, there isn't.
No, with green T-70.
Green needs a shot, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Wait, there might be, because I think red... the overlay is wrong, Dion. Can you add 1 damage to red on Sebastian's side? Because if you were to kill blue is not at half yet, I believe. Oh, blue is at half too.
Nope. So it's right now a 40-point game. If he killed that ship, he would get a remaining 24 points. That's not enough to lead. He needed both T-70s to shoot here.
Yeah.
And that is...
And the green, the issue with the green is that it was still stressed from the Talon roll before, so it was going to be really hard for it to get a shot no matter what.
Yeah. That's true. All right, we got the SFs here finishing off the round.
Fanatical doing work still. And I think, does that make half on... No, it's only one shield.
Yeah, green was at full there, so these attacks might not do a lot of damage. This one he's going in for... Looks like they all trying to shoot the remaining missiles here at red.
With a hull breach.
Yeah, red with a hull breach. Yellow's not fanatical, so he's got to re-roll everything there.
There's so many crits. Just only one.
Oh, blanks out. Get it, your dice. All right, that's a whole breach into structural damage. That's unlikely to live against Red's missile attack now. I don't think Red's shot yet, has he?
No, Red has not shot yet.
No.
The first shot was blue on green.
That was blue shot, yeah. Yep.
And does Red have a missile?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a missile there.
Yeah, the SFs really earning themselves as the best missile platform in this matchup. Oh, my. Get that Red off the board.
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Structural damage. Only rolls one die. It's a blank. Of course it is. Sorry, kidding. Yeah, that thing's taking a bunch of crits. No other cards to expose because everybody has always had a crit this game.
Loose stabilizer.
That whole ship just falling apart here.
And
Fulik, of course. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And that Blue Squadron taken down. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us here. Gold Squadron Flight Club.
Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, and Fallen, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.